Good afternoon. I am doing my project on Puerto Rico, where I'm giving you my perspective on it, what I thought of it, the culture differences, the culture similarities, everything in that sort. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been there 3 times. All 3 is for dancing. That was when I was into dancing, getting into dancing, and then my end, I did a play there. It's a beautiful place. It always seemed that if the weather was perfect. When I went there, we were on a beach house. So our beach house was, as you can tell, on the beach. You walked out, you were in sand. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I was in San Juan, where, fun fact, that's one of the biggest places in Puerto Rico. It's one of the most, not biggest places, but it's one of the most populated places in Puerto Rico. Another fun fact, which I didn't know, Christopher Columbus is one of the, well, not one of them, but he did discover that place. I never knew that. I was never really good at history, so at the same time, I just didn't know. A big difference between, and this is another just random fun fact, but a big difference between the continental United States and Puerto Rico is that our rainforest can contain some type of animal, some type of creature. In Puerto Rico, they have one forest that has no bears nor snakes. And that's kind of where they, not sit, but where they stay. I could tell you fun facts all day. I could tell you that they have a beach that's 270 miles, or that has one of the 2 oldest churches, or that boxing and boxing and basketball is a huge thing in Puerto Rico. And I mean, at the same time, football, baseball, boxing, and basketball is huge in the United States. So they have big, and also another fun fact, they have a world largest telescope. But you're not here for that. You are here more for the culture. And the thing about Puerto Rico, and their biggest thing when it comes to culture, is that they have such a warm, they have such a impactful, and a social exchange when it comes to Puerto Rico. What I mean by warm, they're friendly. They come off like they don't know you. Strangers to them are best friends. Their social exchange it's so fluential that they can speak to each other in such a manner, in such a powerful way. And then the impact of political, 99% of people in Puerto Rico are Spanish. And them speaking to each other it's what it is. Unlike United States, where we have so many different cultures in one place. They said that the place is warm, political, and close relationships, which I can believe. When I went to Puerto Rico, I didn't even speak Spanish, nor did my family. They tried their hardest to speak English as much as they could, but they were so welcoming to us and talking to us that it just felt like we were there our whole lives. They have wonderful music, wonderful food, and they're huge on family-oriented things. Everywhere they go, their family goes. They're close together. They're strong together. They're even more powerful when they're all together. A big comparison between United States and continental, and the reason I'm saying continental is because the thing is, Puerto Rico is part of the United States, but not as much, if that makes sense. But the big difference is that with 99% people Spanish in Puerto Rico and they come to the United States, well, here's the thing, there's 72% white, 12% African American, and 0.9% Native American. And so it can get really overwhelming when it comes to, it can get really overwhelming when it comes to people, since it's such a high number of white, Caucasian, whatever you want to call them. Racism can get impactful because there's such a short percentage of African Americans and Native Americans. The warm, impactful, family-oriented, the United States has a family-oriented, but not as much as Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is more influential. Puerto Rico, you go there and you feel a different type of feeling, a different type of vibe, a different type of mindset, headspace, everything. It's warmer, physically and mentally. The United States is a great place. At the same time, there's a lot of things that are controversial. My name is Rashad. I hope you enjoyed. That is my culture project for Spanish.